explain how to add the AJAX full address lookup to your web page. Effectively, you can easily access the information I'm about to show you from the Go Back to menu button at the bottom of this video. That will take you back to a web page, and on there are 3 links which explain the 3 different types of integration methods using .NET, PHP or Classic ASP. But essentially the 3 different methods are the same or similar. So I'm just going to show you here using PHP, and having clicked on that link, it takes me to this page here which has a demo simple form. But if we scroll down, it says here we've got 7 easy steps to integrate into our form, and obviously step 1 is downloading the example code. We then add a reference to various sections of our web page and add some styles to that page, place the div where we want the address lookup list to appear, and then we alter some JavaScript which actually maps what address fields go to each individual field on our form. So really it's done relatively simply and easily customizable. So I'm just going to go to the download code. So having downloaded the code, you'll find in that download a directory called AJAX PHP full address lookup. That contains several files to add to your website. The index.html is a simple example of this address lookup, which we'll be working on in a second. The first thing we need to do is open these files in a text editor, and you'll see here the 2 PHP files. It says here put your data key. Now we need to paste in our data key, which will have been sent to you via email when you opened the account with us. If you've lost that, then just simply log into your account and it's listed under the data keys tab of your online account. Now note it's got a W in front of it. This denotes that it's for web use, and we do issue another data key with an I in front of it, which is for internal use. Web use basically means for public access. Internal use basically means employees of your company. So if you're using address lookup within your company for your employees, you must use the I data key, which then means that we track the number of users actually accessing the system. Thus the internal use is licensed per user, web use is per click. So we would then publish that to our website, and as I said, it includes that index HTML, which looks like this, a very simple example. I'm just going to hit the find button on an address, and you can see there that the AJAX has actually squirted in this list box here. Now that is actually squirted in, let me just find the section here, into a div section. So essentially you define a div on your web page which denotes where this is going to be written to, using various styles, this style section here. So you have some control over the style of that list box. It then calls some JavaScript when you've obviously pressed the find button or select to write back the address information. And as I said at the bottom here, it does actually mention that in the JavaScript are these various lines here used to map the actual address line information back to the fields within your form. So it's just a simple case of editing this JavaScript, I think it's at the bottom here, to alter the behavior and the mappings of the address data.